Hey guys, this is the second guide of the best dungeon series, Necromancer's Origin. First boss Garoon has an annoying gimmick, Death Stare. Garoon will roar and give everyone a stacking debuff. If this debuff stacks up to 5, it's an automatic party wipe. To prevent this from happening, you need to absorb light buffs in the corners of the map. One thing you need to keep in mind, you need to take turns taking the buff, or one party member will reach the 5th stack for the party wipe. So it's smart to communicate taking turns receiving the buff to remove the stacks. Let's go over the normal patterns. He has a charge attack. It uses a random party member first, so keep an eye on it. He has a tail whip, then followed with another large fan AoE tail whip. Be sure not to be in his flank. Ground headbutt is the outside-inside pattern I've mentioned before. Be sure to stay close around him to dodge his follow-up attack. Also, if timed right, this attack can be countered. Big Donut. This is also a pattern that exists a lot in Lostark. Be sure not to be too far or too close. It is usually a distance of ranged character's auto attack. Double fan attack. Creates 2 large fans around him. It is safe to do DPS in this phase, but make sure to identify Garoon's position before doing any DPS. As long as you keep track of the debuff, you should defeat him very easily. Now let's talk about the second boss, Sigmund. Sigmund is the first boss that teaches the first beginning mechanics of all 4 players needs to cooperate with. First, decide on positions each players will take charge of. There are 12, 3, 6, and 9 o'clock positions. In the Korean server, you usually multiply 3 your party number to quickly decide without much communication needed. For example, if I was party number 2, my position to take charge would be 6 o'clock. Sigmund is an immortal being. It is more important to understand his gimmick than actually fighting him. Whenever he dies, he will spawn 2 colored orbs on the positions I've mentioned before, 12, 3, 6, and 9 o'clock positions. All party members need to destroy the correct colored orb. If you happen to fail to delete the correct orb, Sigmund will revive with more lives, health bars, damage, and pattern buff depending on how many orbs have failed to be destroyed. Be careful to not fail the mechanic or you won't be able to clear the boss. You'll need to succeed this gimmick twice to finish the fight. Before he gets knocked down, it is crucial to go your preset positions quickly to have enough time to do the mechanics. Here are the tips on how to figure out the right colored orbs to destroy. First, the blast color Sigmund creates when he dies. It is fast, but the color is either white or red. If he emits a red explosion before getting knocked down, destroy the red orb and white on the other explosion. Second, the ground will have a mist of correct color for a short amount of time. Also, another trick is don't get fooled by the screen UI covered in blood. It is to trick you. Let's talk about his major patterns. He tends to have a very large AoE and moves around all of the map, so prioritize being into position first. Looking into minimap also helps. He has a charge, backstep, and teleport following with a huge AoE, and only safe spot being close to him. Here are some of the variations. Big fan shape attack, small donut, large donut, and channeling. Channeling is where you need to stagger really quickly. His temporary stagger meter is the orange bar. Make sure to use your stagger skills or battle items when this orange bar appears. Let's also talk about his normal patterns. He has a normal attack where he pushes away in a fan shape with his orb. He fires a damaging orb in a cross formation, then a diagonal formation. When he's revived once, this diagonal formation adds 2 more orbs, so you gotta be careful with that. He fires series of orbs in the sky, landing randomly around the map. This platform does DOT damage to you. A second variety is an orb landing right above you, so you need to move away when this appears. He has a melee attack where he spins his orb around to deal close damage. Melee party members need to be very careful about this. As mentioned in the beginning, it is crucial to do his mechanics more than anything. This dungeon is designed to show you how important gimmicks are for future dungeons. If you communicate and follow the rules and do the gimmicks, this dungeon should be very easy for you. As always, good luck. Thank you. Bye.